Hey friends, welcome and welcome back to the Fountain Pen Ink Station. I'm Bailey. I hope everybody's having a good day or night wherever you are. I'm coming from Minnesota. I'm going to show you guys some new inks that I got in the past month. Some of these are from Atlas Stationery in Chicago. I ordered them right before my birthday and they got here after I got back from the pen show. And then I also ordered some AliExpress ink. So come along with me as we swatch some ink. Let me clear my desk off and get ready. Enjoy the nice, horrible afternoon lighting. The shadow is crazy. Okay, friends, I'll be back here in a second. Alright, friends, I closed the window for a little bit. I'll open it maybe when we're going through the inks, because it'll maybe show the inks a little bit better, but I hope everybody's doing well. I just had a whirlwind of the last couple weeks, just crazy busy with the pen show, and then my son's baseball season ramping up for the school. And then, of course, our summer league starts coming next month through like the end of July. So it's going to be crazy busy, but I love it. I wouldn't change it for anything. So I'm going to start with my AliExpress inks. The brand is called Jin Chen. I'll put it down in the comments because it's a little bit of different brand. I had ordered an ink last maybe 2 months ago, and I didn't realize that was the name of it, and it actually performed really well, so I wanted to try a couple others. These ones actually have shimmer in it. I'm just grabbing the name so I don't forget how to spell it. Alright, and I'll try to put little timestamps in here, so if you want to just skip through some of the inks, you can. But if not, just cozy up and swatch with me. The first one I'm going to do, it actually leaked a little bit. That's probably why my cat had some on his paw. This one is called Jin Chen and then Ling-Wei. And I'll put the spelling in text here. And there's a shimmer, so I'm going to shake it gently. I don't know if I just had the lid loose when my cat knocked into it or if the lid leaks. It didn't leak when it was transported, so I'm thinking maybe I just forgot to properly tighten it. And I'm just using my Speedball B0 nib. We're just going to do little lines like this. And I like to do an underline. I was playing around with my brush to make swatches, and that was fun. I'm still not quite getting the hang of it. And then I'm using a different nib today. It's I think it's a Speedball B6 nib. If I'm misremembering, I'll put it down below, but you can get this at Jet Pens and probably some other stores, but it's a little bouncier than that Speedball nib, or not the Speedball, the Pilot nib I've been using. So it's Ling Y. We'll see. I think that might be bleeding through, but this pencil board. This pencil board is from Craft. I got this in Chicago. And that is so cute. So if it shows through, I'm sorry. You see a picture of the pigeon staring at you. And the next one is like a corally pink. And this one is called Bao-Shi. Also has a shimmer. And these are really affordable. Look how bright that is. And it goes down so much differently. I think each bottle was maybe around $7 to $8. If I remember correctly. I have not put these two in a pen yet. So I can't comment yet on how well they do in a pen. Just grabbing the spelling. So Bao-Shi. And for those of you who speak fluent, I want to say this was from China. If I said that wrong, please correct me. So that's the second one. And if these do well in a pen, I'll keep ordering the... I almost thought I had some in my hand. I'll keep ordering this brand just because of how affordable it is. I'm just going to move this down. Okay, and then we'll do our Atlas order. So again, I'll put a timestamp in here. And these ones I ordered at the pen show or like right around the pen show, but they were not bought at the pen show. Okay, the first one I'm going to do is the Colorverse, I think it's the Wildflower series, Donggang Pasque flower, and online, oops, there was not a space between it, so I don't know if there's a space. And this is not anywhere in the bottle, so I just took my label maker and plopped a horrible looking one on here. I didn't do a very good job, but yeah, this is the box for anybody who is curious. I don't think I've swatched this one yet, so I might need to do some Wearingeul cards. No, I think I have, because I remember this looks a lot like the Diamine Inkvent Lullaby. I just don't, yeah, I don't think I did a card though, because I wanted to compare it. This has got some really, I don't want to say chunky, but kind of thicker shimmer in it. Trying to make sure I don't misspell it, sorry. I really like Lullaby, so I'm not surprised I like this one. Oops, sorry friends. Colorverse, Donggang, Pasque flower. I'll have to move you up a little bit. The next one I got from Atlas is I picked up 223. I can't remember if that was one of the discontinued ones. I'm not sure if it was, but I wanted to get a full bottle of this. And what I like to do, I think I've said this before, is you take this little sticker off and I just put it on the lid. So if you're storing your bottles upright, you don't have to always try to grab the bottle out to look to see which one it is. Tip is to do it without completely tearing it. Yes, like that. And I do have water off to my side. I just don't think you can see it from here. Oh, I love this ink so much. These shading inks are just absolutely amazing. And I am in another bad part of my Hobonichi book, so I haven't noticed any, I won't say any, too much feathering in the writing. So we're gonna keep moving with it for right now. Okay, so that's Sailor Ink Studio 223. And then the last one I picked up is Wearingeul Juliet. I decided to go ahead and buy a full bottle of it. I have swatched that on here. I had a sample of it. And friends, I've been in this hobby for a while, and I bought a lot of Wearingeul inks. I didn't realize it came with these cards, and that they had Pantone numbers on it. My gosh. So, I will be making sure to hold on to that. There's a gold shimmer, yellow shimmer there, so you gotta shake it really good. I really want to try the Romeo one as well. That one kind of looked like a really nice black with shimmer. Alright, I'm going to move these out of the way, and then I'm going to do my Wearingeul cards. And I dropped that. I think the only one I might not have to do is Wearingeul Juliet, but let me check real quick. Okay, so it looks like I have to do Juliet too. So I think I'm gonna show these and then I'll just speed through them so it doesn't take up the entire time. I'm trying to get my video right here. Okay, so yeah, I think I'm gonna go through these and speed them up so it doesn't take long for you on your end. So let's get swatching. Oh my god. Okay, friends, we're going to let these dry, and we'll come back and look at the ink swatches and see if we can find some comparisons. Be back in a minute. Okay, friends, we're back. These are mostly dry. I'm actually going to leave the curtain down because the colors are actually more accurate with it closed. I think that sun is just too bright because my window is facing on the west side, and that's where the sun goes down. So the first one is Jin Chen Ling-Wei. It's a really nice muted, I don't want to say muted, but like a standard purple, and then it's got a gold shimmer, and there is some silver shimmer, so I'm not sure if it's like maybe like a rose gold shimmer. And then Jin Chen Bao-Shi. It's a nice bright, punchy, it's even brighter than Juliet. And it's got a gold shimmer in it. That one is for sure gold. Then we have Colorverse, the Donggang Pasque flower. It was a little odd. It looked like there was some like really flaky shimmer in there, but I mean, that could have also just been residue left over in the speedball nib. That's a really pretty purple. I thought there'd be more shading than there is. Potentially it could be the paper too. And then we have Sailor Ink Studio 223. It's a really nice shading gray. And if you get a wide enough nib, you could probably pull out some of the shading in the writing too. Can you see that, friends? And then the last one is Wearingeul Juliet. A bright corally pink, but it's not too bright where it's going to hurt your eyes. It's got a gold shimmer in it. So what do you think, friends? I did go through my ink book. For the first one, the other one that I had that was kind of close, this Jin Chen is Papier Plume Blossoms on the Potomac. And when I show you the Wearingeul card, it doesn't actually look very similar. In the writing, though, it does. That's the only thing I had that was close. And then Jin Chen Bao-Shi Blossom Lotus was pretty close without the shimmer. Just without the shimmer, sorry, friends. And yeah, that is more corally in person, so what you're seeing on camera is pretty accurate. And then for Colorverse Donggang Pasque flower, I thought Sunset was pretty close, but once I pulled out the Wearingeul card, it's not. There's more shading in Sunset. I'm sorry, the allergies are crazy this time of year. And Dawn, again, more shading though. For 223, I actually found that Hello Kitty, or not Hello Kitty, oh friends. I found that Robert Oster Soft Kitty Warm Kitty, which is a Endless Pens exclusive. In the writing was probably the closest I had. Not going to be exact. And then for Juliet, J. Herban Corel de Trapix, just without the shimmer, is pretty close. This is brighter though. And I'm hoping that is showing up on your end in the camera. It looks like it is. But Corel de Trapix is brighter. Alright, let me grab the Wearingeul cards. I think they should be dry enough now. Okay, so here's that Blossoms of Potomac for Papier Plume. It is close, it's just not the same. Close, but not the same. And then Colorverse Donggang Pasque flower, I wanted to compare it to Lullaby, because I had mentioned it. This is much pinker. And then Colorverse Night of Myrtle, if you want to see what that looked like compared to this. And then let's do a T2 Fine. Alright, here's the comparison from Jin Chen Bao-Shi to Blossom Lotus from Birmingham Pen Company. It's pretty darn close. Let me see if I open the window if you can see. This is not coming off correctly. This looks more like orange. See if I can. It is more pink in real life. I don't know if you could tell that. And then we have Robert Oster compared to the Sailor Ink Studio 223. That is so pretty. I'm gonna have to redo my older cards because my older cards are different and I'm really liking the new way I'm doing it. So I might eventually just go through all these and change it back to change it to this. It does have the cool shading that Sailor Ink Studio 223 has. It's just different. And then the last one is Wearingeul Juliet. Such a pretty ink. And J. Herbin Coral de Tropiques. See, now you can see it's brighter. That is 100% accurate. I'm glad I picked these up. I don't think any of them are dupe. I won't say dupes, but I don't feel like I bought duplicate inks with this little order. So that's always a bonus for me. That's also why I like doing things like this, comparing it to what's in my stash. Granted, I'd like to do that with a sample before I buy a bottle, but the point is to kind of compare it to what you already have, so you're not getting a duplicate ink of what you already own. That does not always work for me with my ADHD brain, because there is times where I will buy an ink and forget that I already have it, because I just completely forget to look in my ink inventory, my Wearingeul cards. So at some point I will want to show you, friends, how I do my ink cataloging. I have like 3 different methods. So this is the first one, and everything is by brand. This is my most helpful one I have. Albeit it gets a little messy for trying to do comparisons because there's so many on one page. But I really love this. And then I also have notebooks filled of... I have one for samples, and then I have one for full bottles. And I don't have those in my office right now. But it's just like the same kind of binder system. And then I have it by samples and brands, and then that, or not brands, but samples and bottles, and then I have it separated by color family. I do like those. Those are the ones that people like looking at because it's aesthetically pleasing. Try to organize these. But they're not ones that I reference when I'm buying a bottle of ink at home. So I will have to take you along as I go through that project and kind of redo some of it. Let me know what you think of these colors, if you found one that you liked. And if you own any of these, let me know how they perform in a pen, because I have not put them in a pen yet. I already know that's going to do fine. Sailor ink is always really good. So yeah, until next time, friends, take care of yourselves, know that you matter, and give yourself grace, friends. Bye!